Well, as much amongst the people, racism is amongst the system.
Yo, good morning, what's going on, man? This is Chance Money, this is RapAboutTV, the group chat, and we here at KB's Barbershop, man. We got a special guest here with us this morning, man. Mr. West Hall, man. What's going on?
How you? Black man?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes.
We got some stuff I'm gonna go through today, you know, a couple of hot topics, but before I get into that, man, real quick, just let the people know, you know, a little bit more about yourself, or whatnot.
Alright, first off, my social media is at the West Factor, THEWESFACTOR, Instagram, Facebook, what's the other one? Snapchat, that I barely use, and of course Twitter. But my story is pretty much I'm a radio TV personality, radio-wise in DC, WHUR, every Saturday night, including today, when we shooting this. I'm gonna be at the Hang Suite, Saturday nights, 8 o'clock, I own the town, it's mine. Then sports-wise, I work for Monumental Sports Network, host pregame shows for the Wizards, Valor, do the in-game for everybody, cover high school sports, play-by-play, color, it don't matter, it's a sport, I talk about it. And then in 2018, I got a whole bunch of other shows that I'm about to launch it on now. So that's the easiest way of putting it.
Okay, cool. So let me ask you, let's start with the hang suite, right? So how did that come about? You tell me, how did that concept come about? How did you get into that?
Actually, it was handed to me from a previous person who was already at the station. They had kind of done it in a different form. And then when I came on to WHUR, we were like, yo, you're like that dude that's right in the gap, you know?
So is that the same as Quiet Storm? Is that in the sense?
So the Quiet Storm is, historic, Jeff Brown, kind of slow jam, staple of the station. Hang Suite's more like SZA, Usher, Daniel Caesar, Jill Scott, like everything that you like to hear grown and sexy, but not like just gonna put you to sleep. I'm gonna play everything. Matter of fact, Skywalk, Miguel, play that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got full range of just kind of
like a little more mid-tempo type.
Yeah, man, and like you think about like your Maxwell, like your Urban Hang Suite, like that album, that feel, that's the show. Like I wanted to be somewhere if you don't feel like going to the club, but you would go to a dope little spot. It's smooth, man. It's smooth, but at the same time, don't play. I will break out guy I like in a heartbeat, just because we can throw it back like that.
Yeah, dope. So I was reading up on it. It said, it said from LA to New York, here in DC.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that journey, but why DC? What did you see in this market?
So I used to come out to DC when I was a kid a couple times. Actually, I was only here like 3 or 4 times. And then I was here for Congressional Black Caucus. So I used to come out with a company with one of my clients, so I used to be here to do like all the exhibition, like roll out stage and all that stuff. And so I come here once a year, do my thing. I'd stay at the Grand Hyatt right down H, and I'd show up, go back to the hotel, show up, go back to the hotel. And this is gonna sound real crazy. So the last year we were scheduled to do it, I didn't want to go anywhere. I was like, whatever. I had some cousins here in town. And so every year we get together for a meal, do our thing. So we went over to, I think it was Legal Seafood over in Georgia, Chinatown. We walking back to the hotel, dope party, right down the block. And he's like, yo, why don't you get us in? I'm like, hell no. Like, I'm tired, I got a flight, gotta go back to the other one. They talked me into doing it. Go in there. My homegirl, who's my client, introduces me to her homegirl. They saw Royce. It was a rap from then. I was like, life about to change right here, right now. So I flew back to LA, took care of some business, and I was actually already in the mood to kind of move cities anyway. And so I had an opportunity in New York and DC, so I moved over here, split time between both cities. I stuck up time on that damn train. I'm good. So that was that business.
So that jumped you into, was the radio first, or was it the sports came secondary after?
Well, I mean, like I've grown up in sports, former athlete and all that stuff, The radio thing was really the best platform for me. Whenever somebody asks me about radio, I try to tell people like, your radio is bread and butter. As long as there's one in the car, I'm good.
Yeah, cool. Let me ask. I guess I'll ask everybody. So I'm looking at the landscape, right? So my question is, what's the difference between, other than syndication, radio and podcast? Like, where do you see this moving in the future? Podcasting and radio.
It's kind of like a boutique hotel versus like the Hilton or Hyatt, something like that. Where it's like,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? podcasting.
Yeah.
Like if you want a boutique hotel, you know they got this certain little thing that you like, and every time you go to that city, that's where you stay, because they got that, whatever that is. Well, if you the Hyatt or the Hilton, I got hotels all over the place. I got to deal with the general market. Big difference. So if I want to do I can literally do a podcast about Timberland boots. And every time we do a show, it's just about Timberland boots. Or my radio, I can't do that because I got to make sure I'm catering to everybody. And if you a Nike person who don't never step in Tim's, as soon as you hear me be like, yo, remember them butters from back in '93? Click.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So that's the difference.
True. That makes sense. That's a good. Man, that's deep. Say no more now. Say less. I'm gonna swing that to this then. Okay, so recently, John Conyers, Russell Simmons, and the list goes on. Alright. So the question is, I'm gonna have for everybody: does every act of harassment deserve the same treatment, and what are the rules?
Man. Harassment. Get locked up.
You know what I'm saying? What are the rules to this, man?
I'm gonna say, man, if it was 20 years ago, man, y'all better stop that. It was 20 years ago. I mean, I don't know how y'all proving it. Like, I don't even know how that works. Like, 20 years ago, you say, I got sexual harassed by this guy, and now y'all trying to ruin his life or get him locked up now? I don't think that's right.
Nah, I don't disagree with what you said about the time going by, because it is hard. That's literally why they have statutes of limitations on a lot of stuff, because the further away you get from something, the harder it is to take account for what it is and improve, especially when you deal with material forensics and stuff. But like, here's the thing that we have to realize. One, it's kind of like you ever did something stupid with one of your siblings or something, and then they go tell mama, and then you go run up behind mom and be like, no, I didn't do that. And the first thing they say about you is, well, why would they lie about it? What do they get out of it? So if these women are coming forward, and men too, because this ain't you really want to hear some stories. When some more dudes start telling more dudes,
they got the story.
There's a lot of dudes that go through it too. Like,
I think Terry Crews told the half truth. He told half the story.
Terry told just enough.
Yeah, just
enough. Like, bro, I done been in situations myself, like, where you just kind of be like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. And there's no benefit on somebody's coming out of the woodwork, unless it's an obvious benefit where you just seen they done got some cake or some opportunity that came behind it. But in general, there's no benefit in coming out and saying I was violated. Please come hate on me. Please come, comb through every second of my life with a fine-tooth comb and castrate me publicly for coming out with this accusation. Because think about it, if that's your mama, if that's your sister, there's probably a female associated with you right now. If she told you some shit that happened when she was in 5th grade, you go find that person right now and go deal with that. And that happened however many years ago. So I have to take them at their word. But now how does it play into business? That's a different question. We gotta handle, I think you at least take them on case by case. You can't just broad stroke them all like everybody with an accusation is right and everybody who denies it is wrong. You gotta take them on a case by case. But at least get a person benefit of the doubt by listening.
Okay.
Half of them just capped out. They didn't want to go through the motions. Like, I'm resigning. I'm getting stepping down.
But see, Connie's in them like, man, some been in the game 50 years in that seat. 50 years.
Yeah, that's. You got power like that, man. It's kind of hard to even come out because you lose. You start your career. You saw that in the trash,
right?
You know.
That's like the norm, like, cause so you got your president openly telling you I do this. You know what I mean? Not mine, not ours. But you got, you know what I'm saying?
My calendar skipped to 44. I'm waiting on something.
You know what I'm saying? So you got him out here openly telling you I do this. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm telling you, that ties into what we talked about with the other thing. You gotta understand the game is being played right now. And this game is being played right now. As crazy as it sounds, it ain't even mine.
Target audience that's really what, like you said, target
audience, man. You gotta understand, it's like when you watch a TV show. You wanna know who they catering to for that show, who they expect or thinks watching the show? Watch the commercials. Commercials will tell you who they think watching the show.
Yeah, true sure.
That's why you were sitting up at 2 o'clock in the morning and because they expecting some lonely, horny dude sitting up at 2 o'clock in the morning trying to hop on the hotline.
I have a question.
Yes.
Female, so for the minimum, like what How do you know when you are bordering on the line of sexual harassment anymore? Does it make you all more cautious? Like, how does this rule you on
I
that?
think we gotta see every day. We gotta get they going on the signs of what they going off of. First thing you say, any little gesture. Like people just have conversations in there, and I feel like they got to trust. If I ain't do nothing, if I'm just talking, I think it should. I mean, it's just talk. But but women say I feel violated now. It's a charge.
I decided at this point, I guess for what I do, like I'm hypersensitive.
Gotta be.
Like I'm to the point where if I'm talking to a female one-on-one, I talk loud. Everybody can hear what I got to say. We're gonna talk in the hallway, right here.
Real talk, you got it to,
I mean, we're gonna have this meeting, unless we're talking proprietary information that can't be shared, leave that door open. And if we're doing proprietary, I, for some way, can finagle another person's presence into the situation. Just try not to put yourself in that situation, especially as a black man. Because once it's me and this person standing in front of a judge, it's me, that person, the judge, the system, and 5 other people. So I can't put myself in that situation. So anything I can do I give space. I talk to you from over there. How you doing? Good to meet you. Are you a hugger? I'm looking at your body language. You got to throw that arm out to give me that half church hug. I'm not reaching for it now. I'm gonna dap you down like you do. I say dude a lot anyway. I say dude. And here's the thing. It's tragic that we've gone through so much where people have been hurt to where we at this point. But at this point, I'm taking responsibility that like, hey, like you said, back in the gap, there's a lot of stuff, thank God, social media wasn't around before 2000. Because with nobody in this room be sitting here.
So it's been, do y'all think this is a positive evolution?
For women.
I'll give it a split. Cause like you said, it's a target audience. So the game we're playing, I see the game. Okay, like me and Ty were talking the other day, and he was like, you notice how when they charge black women with it, they always have to try drugs with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something to tarnish. Because for your white counterpart, it's known to them. It's not even illegal. They don't see it as illegal to them. This is what I do. This is my life. You know what I'm saying? So I say it's 50-50 in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still a game to be played. You know, so that's my take on that.
I just want to make sure that as men and women are very, very cautious about what we do, and not to the point of fear and like demobilization, but just be smart. Understand that like the internet got receipts, now word of mouth got receipts, and trust and believe. Again, when there's no forensic evidence to refute or someone's claim, then it's he say, she say. Yeah. And I done been caught up in he say, she say before. And every time I lost.
You gonna lose.
Every time
I lost. You gonna lose.
I was right.
And that's bad.
6, 7, 8 times. I was right. Like, here, check the receipts, I'm right. He say, she say. I'm a 6'5", 250-pound black man. Yeah. I lose. Yeah. Just because I'm in the situation. I don't engage in certain things that could even possibly have a domino effect of getting me in something. So does that mean I don't go to certain events? Yeah.
So you gotta chalk it up.
What do you do with that?
I can't wait till the NFL players say I'm not playing this game.
Here's what I need. And this is gonna be something that'll knock your head off. I'm looking at all these professional athletes, whether you play football, baseball, basketball, hockey, tennis, I don't care what it is. We got too many legends and too much money not to have our own. That's just real talk.
Ice Cube set the blueprint. Yes.
Cube set a blueprint, but here's what's tragic. Cube did that in 2016.
Yeah.
Cats been getting money in the league forever. Antoine Jameson blew through I don't know how much money. Antoine Walker, excuse me, check that.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You feel me? Sean Kemp blew through a gang of money.
Eddie Curry,
gang of money. And they ain't the only one.
Yeah.
So my thing is, at what point, even with our entertainers and our musicians, like you can't tell me there ain't enough money. You can go put yourself on that yacht, and you can go pay for 50 hoes, no offense. Mm-hmm. And you can rent that Bugatti. Mm-hmm. You can rent that Bugatti.
Throw them stacks in the strip club.
You know what I'm saying? Making it rain in the strip club, and I'm like, you could have bought a school with that, right? You 3 of y'all could have started a college, B. Oh, we donated $10,000 for this relief fund. Wait a second, you was in a video with 10 bands in your hand. Why you need mine? Do something more, and that's why I put it on myself It's the same way, because I'm not a fan of people calling out others in different positions and not putting their money where their mouth is. So I help on my level, and I encourage them to help on theirs, and whatever your level is, make sure you're contributing to making it better for all of us. Because I can't keep living in a world where we got the power. Why am I going to pray for food and I got a refrigerator full right behind me? That's stupid. Oh Lord, please send me some food. Negro, you live in a freezer with everything right here. Turn around, pick something, and cook it.
And
so we got it.
And then and recent studies show, man, the black community, 2 hours is how it's circulating in our community. Only 2 hours. Other communities, our money stay in that community for 30 days.
$1.1 trillion disposable income is what we contribute. 1.1 trillion.
So, well, look. After this, well, real quick.
Fire one.
No, I mean, we got local. I got just some local before we get to the performance. Just some local news, man. So look, Airbnb, y'all heard of Airbnb. So it's an issue in the area about gentrification. It's been a heated discussion in the community. So DC Council is trying to get Airbnb out of the area, citing there's too many strangers in the neighborhood forcing locals out of DC. So real quick, what's y'all issue on gentrification on Airbnb? Y'all familiar with that?
Fire away, I'm gonna go there.
I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I ain't get it.
Cause that's part of the issue. So when y'all know what I mean when I say locals, DC locals, it's pushing, you know what I'm saying? So you know.
Everybody on 8th Street.
The court.
He ain't got none of them spots. No question.
So yeah.
How do
y'all feel about the gentrification?
That's what I was gonna say. It's really a complicated issue. There's inflation, there's gentrification, and then there's Airbnb's role in that.
Like I said, that becomes a debate because those who can afford to gentrify the area and buy the real estate are creatively making them into Airbnb. So those locals who have been there, who are getting pushed out, are like, wait a minute, we're seeing hipsters come in the neighborhood and all these strange transients in the neighborhood, and we're being pushed out because we don't have the money to get the real estate. And that's how they're kind of coming in, getting the properties, gentrifying it, and they're using it in crafty, strategic ways. Whereas most of the DC residents are saying this could be for the homeless. That's one apartment that somebody who needed an apartment could have been in, but you send it in, some hipster or what have you.
It's twofold really, because one, if we already had the knowledge that this could have been something for homeless shelters, why didn't we put ourselves in a position when all that land and all those spots and lots were available? Why didn't we put ourselves in a position to go ahead and get that so that we can take that and say, okay, cool, now this is going to be a homeless shelter instead of now it's a new condominium, you know what I'm saying, that's going for $1 million a lot, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like, so it's twofold. Well, they say if you do better, you do better. Right. I mean, so you can't honestly be mad at the people that's taking advantage of that space. It's 8th Street. That's history. It's legendary. Why didn't the people that was already there take that opportunity for themselves? One.
But again, to answer this, I feel like if I'm in the neighborhood, if I'm a local, I didn't know that it was an opportunity. I knew it was an opportunity, but I don't know how to grasp that opportunity.
Exactly. There's nobody ever told you. If you knew,
you didn't know how to do it.
So it can still be twofold. We can't hold ourselves responsible for the information that we don't know about, but we can hold ourselves responsible for not even trying to find the information. If you see a sign, they got signs for lease. They got the number that you can sit there and call. They got all these programs. We got online. We got our phones. We sit down and we deal with all day long. Right. We look at the wrong information. We consume ourselves with the wrong information.
And you true on that. Because again, another study, a little fun though. Man, 9 out of 10 blacks pick up IG, Instagram, pick up their social media to their counterpart. It's like 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. So they don't even use the social media like we do.
72% of us have more.
That's not the value that you're seeing on the side of that vacant store on 8th Street and calling them to see how much they want for monthly, you know what I'm saying, like rent, and finding your business plan that fits that space and working that into a homeless shelter. or working that into a school.
Another thing is too is don't burden yourself with sole responsibility of it.
Yeah.
Like, if you think for 1 second, the people that are coming in and buying these properties, I mean, there are a couple that can just do the right pocket reach, but most aren't. It's a community effort, it's a family effort, or they have an LLC that they've already set up and established for this. So it's the same thing. So say, let's play a scenario out. House been on 8th Street, been in the family 3 or 4 generations, and then your knucklehead cousin is the one who gets passed down to him. And this fool gets offered $250,000 to sell a piece of property that he put on market. It's worth $2.5 million. And you sitting there screaming at this fool like, he's like, man, $250, that's good money, doc. I'm gonna get this rap career off the ground real quick. I can do it. And I'm thinking, bruh, don't do that. Don't sell it. Hold on to it. Just think, all we gotta do is pay the property tax on it. If it's already paid off.
Property tax, you have to pay the maintenance, you have to pay the...
Right, but we've got to be able to focus and have that understanding that we have a singular goal in the moment for this greater goal. We got to get to solutions. We have to do that. So when you look at the property thing, the plan is keeping it in our possession. If you have to tell your church, hey y'all, I ain't got the money, keep it, y'all the church. Please, I'd rather sell it to y'all and we keep it in the community, in our family. We've got to start doing that. Staying collective in economics is paramount to doing it, because here's the thing, we're behind the 8 ball. So the days of thinking that we ain't is stupid. I was mad back when people got happy in 2008 when Obama won and everybody threw their hands up like it's a T-Pain song. No. The game ain't changed.
Not at all.
The game hasn't changed. We got to be more cognizant of that.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? We got to understand that collective wealth that we have is powerful. There's no reason as a musician that you should have to ever, with all the musical talent in this city, musicians, especially black ones, should never have a problem getting studio space. Real talk. Real talk. You got a problem getting studio space? In a city with the musical legacy like DC?
Yeah, with all the music and all these...
Come on, there's much money being thrown around here. I know, because some of it falls in my socks sometimes. All this money being thrown around here. You struggling for studio space?
The studio space probably not even
I'm just using it.
it's not, that's not, the issue is, and that's why I want to give a platform, is giving them the platform to actually, like you said, a distribution.
Yeah.
So I figure I try to use this as a form of distribution, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because the platform, like the studio space is easy everywhere here. But just the opportunity to be heard is just not in the area.
We need computer labs in the inner city.
I like that.
Where these kids can come do their homework.
Hey, wait, how computer labs?
See what I'm saying? Now mine, they taking them, the library, you see what I'm saying? Like we gotta start doing, we've got the power to do a lot of this stuff. So let's take care of what we can take care of. You may not be able to clean the whole house, but you can clean your room. So clean your room. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody else clean their room. That's how we do it. But if we sit back and say, well, why are you telling me to clean my room? Yours ain't clean. Then we arguing for 3 years about who told who to do it. The whole time, both rooms is funky. You see what I'm saying? We gotta move past this point. And that's what, if we really talk about a think tank and how to do it, listen to the pearls we share, man. Like,
boom, hey. Hey, man, listen.
I'm telling you, man.
Listen, man, look, rap about, listen, man, a great morning. RapAboutTV, we give y'all solutions and answers that, you know, can better us. So word for the day is, what word of the day is? Unity?
Yeah.
Unity, man. Shoot, that's gonna be the word of tomorrow, word of the day tomorrow, next week. Unity, man. Do for some. Hey, man, when we get back, we'll have a special performance from Ashley. Hey, man. RapAboutTV, man. Get there. We out.
There's one thing show me so I know it's real. Sounds of love creeping through the cracks of the walls you put up. Guard yourself, please, because hearts break so easily. But the risk, yeah, is all you see. Say, hey, Mr. Love, can you love me all the way down? Sugar, love me all the way down. Hey, Mr. Love, can you love me all the way down? Love me all the way, yeah. Hey, Mr. Lover, I love you. I'll never take my love from you. Something about the things you do, the way you do. Hey, Mr. Lover, you love me. Just open up your heart and see your love makes my day. Can you love me all the way down, baby? Love me all the way down. Hey, Mr. Love, can you love me all the way down? Love me all the way. Hey, hey, yeah. Mr. Hey, yeah. Mr. Lover. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, Mr. Lover.
Hey, that's RapAboutTV, man. Thank you for joining me this morning. We out, man. We gone.
Well,